Hi everyone, it's Leanne, and how are you going today? Oops, I was just eating some ice. I still had a bit in my mouth, sorry. Um, I was doing in the last video my sample journal or sample book. The first one was on black lace, of course. And then I had one on black and white tags or lace tags. That was that one. And then I had done another one called the Alice in Wonderland sample, and that was stamps of Alice in Wonderland, and you can take them off and use them in your projects or just look at them out of interest. They're pretty. And then I've got another sample booklet here that I made with the black cardstock, and I'll fill that up with something else. Now I thought I'd just show you that because I had done some more in that book. And there's the folder I made. And I've got some sample lace up top. And I just decorated it very plainly with a beautiful photo frame and some numbers. Now I used the spine, I used elastic, remember, and that worked out really well. It sits pretty flat and sits, you know, one after the other like that. Very easy and maneuverable. I really like that way of binding with the elastic. So there's my sample book or journal or whatever you want to call it. Now, to stay on the Alice theme, the first thing I pulled out of my drawer was some dominoes. And I always wanted to make a domino little book. I was given one by Wendy Mason, and I still have it and I treasure it. But I thought, keeping with the Alice in Wonderland theme, I had some domino pictures, and all I've done with these dominoes is spray painted them. And I spray painted them with whatever was in the garage at the time. Yesterday I did. And it's called ironstone, so it's a dark grey colour. Now all I've done is I've hot glued some lace on at the end of my book. This is the front cover with a beautiful picture of Alice in Wonderland. There she is there. And I glued that down. Now that's the front cover of my front book, first page. Or front cover, I should say, not first page. And I'm going to do the back. Now these dominoes have got the eyes in them, the numbers. And I just spray painted over them. But that's what I'm using to put the pictures on. So I can cover those up. Now I have been using this lace, and this lace, is that distracting? Might be. I'll just move it. This lace is actually very, very small. It's a small lace, and all I'm doing is putting it on my book. Now, how do I do that? If I'm going to put that there, and that's the back, I've got to have my lace like that. Okay, so it goes on this side. Okay, so let's just straighten up this lace. And we're going to put it on, hot glue it. We're going to put it on this side. Oops, can I see? Can I see? I'm having trouble seeing. Oops, messed that up a bit. I'm going to have to do the glue again. Got stuck on my thumb. Alright, here we go again. There we go. Got stuck on my thumb again. Right, so there we go. Glued that. I'm just going to cut it off to about there. Alright, let's just move that over there. Alright, let's just finish gluing this off. It's very difficult to work with small things, I find, anyway, as I get older. I'm old. Yes, I am old. Not that old. We're all young at heart, aren't we? Okay, there we go. There's my lace. I'll put that down. There it is there. That's for the end of my book. Now all I'm going to do is put this on the top here. So there we go. There we go. Alright, that's not too bad. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to get all the little bits and pieces off. Okay, there's my back page. Okay, so we've got our front and we've got our back of our book. This is quite a heavy domino. It also had a little rod in it, in the center of it, and I had to take that out. It was so heavy. I'm just going to cut the top off this a little bit more because it's too big. There we go. Let me see what this one looks like. Same as this one. Okay, that's good. So there's my front and back book. Okay, so there they are there. Right, now what are we going to do? Right. I did make this Constantina cardstock out of cardstock. It's a lace cardstock. Got lace on it. And I will be back shortly. Sorry about that. My son came home. Okay, so all I did is cut some cardstock and then I've scored them to be the size to fit inside of my book. As you can see, it'll go on like that. And all I've done is scored it till it fits all into the book, just like that. Okay, so we're going to put a picture of Alice on every second one. Yeah, every second one. Oops, I've got to pick that up. Okay, I'm going to use score tape or double-sided tape. I'm just going to put it in the middle of each one. I don't know how many I'll need, probably about 6, I'd say. And they're just little domino size pictures, and all you do is you cut them down so they can fit into your little booklet. I'll just start off with them to see if it works because I haven't done this before. So this is all trial and error. I haven't seen anyone else do it. I've just sort of done what I think. And let's just try one. Let's try this queen. And I'm going to put it on the first one. And there she is, the queen. And I will do another one. I don't think I need much glue on this because it's inside the little booklet. I've just put the one score tape or double-sided tape down the middle of it. It sort of covers the whole lot, but anyway, I'm going to miss one and I'm going to do the next one. There we go. There's number 2. Where is she? There she is. Alice. And then I'm going to do another one. I'll just take the backing off. Here we go, another Alice. There she is. There's the third Alice. These are very pretty pictures. I'm going to do another one. How many more do I need? 1, 2, 3. Right, I'm going to miss one and I'm going to do the next one. Whoops. She's a tiny bit crooked, but she's alright. I'll just cut that bit off. Okay. Right, the next one. How many more do I need? 1, 2. Probably 2. 1, 2. Right, and we are going to take the backing off this one. Right. Let's put it down, Alice. Okay, there she is. And the last one. Right, oops. Which way is that? I've got to see if I've got it up the right way. I'll just have it up to the light, right. Okay, I think that's fine the way it is. And there's the last one. Okay, so there we go. Right, now we've got to take our front of our cover, turn it over, and we've got to glue this part in here like this. just like that. So I'm going to do that. I'm just going to do the top, just so I can get it straight. Okay, that might be okay. I've done that. And then I'm just going to do the rest. Just going to give that a rub down. Right, so that's what it looks like so far. I've got it glued down. We're going to fold this up, Alice up. And we've got to glue the last part down on our domino. So that's what it looks like, the front of the book. That's the inside. Now we've got to do the last part. Now we've got to make sure everything's pretty evenly together. And that's harder than it looks. It is hard. Okay. What I'll do is I'll give this a bit of a glue here and start it. There we go. That worked, I think. I think. That's the back. There's the front. Right. There's our book. Let's see if I can glue it all down, because this is only a half page on this one. Like that. Now you can use whatever glue you want. Double-sided tape is probably a good one to use. But there's my book so far. And if we close it up, you'll get Alice on the front, Mad Hatter on the back, our beautiful Constantine book in the middle. Now we have to work out whether this might need a picture, and I think it might. So I'm just going to see if this will fit, this picture here, so we can cover all that up, and I think that fits pretty good. So what I'll do is I will glue that to the top first, like that, and then I will glue it all the way down. Like that. Okay, that's not too bad. So I covered up the back page. Now I should really cover up the front page, shouldn't I? Or I don't have to, because that's pretty neat. I've done a neat job on that one. I just didn't do a neat job on the back one, but now that's covered up, it looks okay. So there's our entire booklet of Alice in Wonderland. Now we have to worry about a closure for it. Now I didn't give it much thought, but I could I could use some of this leather that I had. It might look alright with it. Let me see. Give it a little bit. I just had this sitting around, so it may be alright to use on this. Or you could put, what's the word? Ribbon, I suppose, on the front and the back, both sides. I have seen that done. People put ribbon here and here, here and here, and then here and here and here and here on the front, so that you tie up both ends to keep it firm. I could do that. That would be alright, but I think just for the time being, I'm just going to use this leather and just give it a good old tie up. Now you could put some more lace on that. You could virtually put anything you wanted on it. You could decorate it more. I might decorate it more yet. I might put the ribbon on, like I said, on the front and the back, just to tie it up together as a little booklet. So I might still do that. But for the time being, actually you'd only have to put one on, wouldn't you? One piece of lace, or even this leather, one on each side, and then you could tie it up both sides. But I don't mind the little leather on it. It's cute. And that's my Alice in Wonderland book. And I thought, I always wanted to make one, and now I've made my own. I'm very happy. That's a tick off my bucket list, to do a Domino book. But anyway, there's that. So, okay, it was nice to be with you today, and I hope everyone's crafting, keeping busy. Motivation. It's one of the things I think about every day, getting myself out of that bed. Because I don't have to get out of bed for school kids anymore, or for grandchildren, or anything like that. I'm my own boss. I just stay home and I craft, and it's very hard to be motivated to get out of bed sometimes, because you could sit there all day, couldn't you, watching videos or watching things that you're interested in, or reading or doing something else. But I have to think about motivation every day to get up and do something. So there we go. I enjoyed that little project. It takes a while to get everything organised for it. Paint your dominoes, measure out the little concertina book. How do you say that? Concertina book. And get your pictures. You need them. I had some domino pictures. I've got some more here of owls and things. Yeah, there's another one. I've just got a few that I had from the past, and I pulled them out. But I do like the Alice in Wonderland one. It's quite good. Really enjoyed that. And I like my sample book with my Alice in Wonderland as well in it. I showed you the picture. I just put Alice on the front, Alice in Wonderland on the front, sample book, and she's got all her stamps in there. So that was another one I did with Alice, and I hope you enjoyed that little one. They're very simple to make, but it takes a bit of preparation to get it together. So until I see you next time, bye for now, everyone, and please take care, particularly on the roads.